many other things that go into it. So for you, great. You have the words of affirmation from Plum and from Ray. Where else are you getting your confidence? What are you reminding yourself of before your race that you have done in order to swim fast?
I think it's pretty common, but for me, it's just trusting my training and what I've done in training, all of that. It's really that simple, just training and the times I've gone in training and the crazy sets I've done. And then also, if I feel good, honestly, like that's all I need. I'll jump in for warm up and do pace, and I'll be like, I'm ready. We actually dropped my pace at trials because usually I do 450s, and I did two because I was like, my coach Plum was like, "You're ready, no more. You're like, you're ready to go." It ended up working out. So I think trusting my training, trusting my coach, and then trusting myself. So yeah.
What do you do if you get in and you don't feel very good?
That has definitely happened a few times. Specifically tuner free finals at trials. I I had a long struggle with freestyle last year. Just sometimes the technique just doesn't click and you can't figure it out when you need it to figure it out, which is what happened. And I was like, this is a horrible place for this to happen. And the semifinal, Coach Plum and I've been complimenting him so much, but we actually got in a fight because we were like, I was so upset because I went like 158 and my best is 156. And I'm like, why is this happening? Like, I'm tapered. I should be like ready to go. I need to make this team. And I was really stressing out. And he was like, you need to warm down, calm down, then we'll talk after. And then we ended up having a lot calmer conversation. And we worked on my freestyle. And it didn't feel great, but it did help for the final. Ended up somehow getting the last spot on the relay. So, I mean, sometimes you just have to not think, dive in. I turned my brain off and I just started swimming. Like, I love to race. So, I just had to remind myself, just I get like trauma thinking about this, but like, just gotta swim. You just gotta do it. And sometimes your body will let you.
Yeah. Oh, did you freeze?
Oh wait, you're freezing now.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
So did I. I was
Okay.
like, wait.
Yeah. Question. So when you bring up, you get trauma thinking about it, is that because you were so nervous before your race at trials?
I think the tuner free is like a really scary event for a long course.
Okay. Yeah.
I think, and especially, I really enjoy it when my freestyle feels amazing and like, I think a lot of me was worrying about how I was supposed to make that team because in that event, because I made it last year for Worlds. So I was going to be really embarrassed and really upset if I didn't make it because just the expectation standard that I set for myself. So was definitely very nerve-wracking. But after, like, I didn't feel any of that for the tuner fly or hunter fly. I was having so much fun. I was barely even nervous for the tuner fly final, which is crazy. But I think it just depended on how confident I was in myself, and freestyle confidence was probably at 20% at trials. So
Wow. So
yeah.
we've been talking a lot about just styles of ready room based on the event, based on the year. What was the ready room like in the tuner free at trials versus the ready room in tuner fly? And I'm asking that because I wonder if it contributed to your nervousness.
Tuner free final. I don't think anyone was talking. I think it was really serious. We had a lot of serious people, um, and like legends in that heat. There was like Simone Ledecky, um, Claire's Weinstein's a really serious person when it gets to being behind the block. There was Gemmel. She doesn't talk in the ready room that much. I think everyone in that heat was really nervous. Whether like you were really good or like if you just snuck in, like everyone was super nervous for that. At least that's the feeling. Like you can kind of get a sense of a ready room, and that's how it felt. But for the tuner fly, Reagan and I were fooling around right before we walked out.
That tracks. That tracks.
Like, she was telling me things that we were going to do after the race. And I'm like, I haven't made the team yet.
Yeah.
And she was like goofing around. She showed me like her cat on her hat.
Oh, yeah, she did. She had
cat
brewing
on her
Kai
cap.
on her cap. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, this is so unserious. And the cameras started coming on us and started posing. Yeah, and then she's like, okay, good luck. And then we walked out.
Okay, now it's go time after you
Okay,
saw my
bye.
cat.
Gotta go
Yeah,
bye.
it was really funny.